My name is Josie Pinto. I'm a student at the Dartmouth Institute for Health Policy and Clinical Practice, and I'm the founder and executive director of the Reproductive Freedom Fund of New Hampshire.
My name is Jen Alford-Teester. I am a senior research scientist in the Geisel School of Medicine. I am also the director of the Data Analytic Core in the Dartmouth Institute for Health Policy and Clinical Practice.
We're New Hampshire's statewide abortion fund, which means that we help patients access abortion via funding their procedures, we help them get to the clinics, and we also provide emotional support. What drew me to starting it was my experience working directly at one of the clinics that we now serve. Every single day, I was having conversations with patients who didn't know how they were going to afford services, and every single day, just going home from work, I didn't really feel satisfied with the answers I was giving.
We know in healthcare that 80% of health outcomes are attributed to social determinants of health.
What gives me hope is just that we can kind of counter the harms of the medical system that so often makes things more difficult, and we just get to make things easier.
People like Josie who provide financial support for direct healthcare services can make a profound impact on the trajectory of somebody's health and well-being throughout their lifetime.
They're not used to someone offering that kind of help. So I think what we do is so radical and transformative, and really beautiful act of love, and just there's such nice conversations to tell someone you're gonna help them.
What is so impressive about her and that I really want to underscore is her resilience in continuing to stay forefront on the behalf of patients in need of critical medical care.
Abortion to me is economic justice, because I think if you can't afford an abortion in the first place, affording a child is certainly not going to be any easier. So we're helping people build a path towards financial stability and success. We enable young people to go to college, to pursue an education, to build the future they want, and have kids on their own terms.
She exudes a commitment to these core values that can be seen, a mile away. And, so in that way, she is seen as a natural leader.
Right now, we're all collectively helping, and I think it's really beautiful the ways that Roe falling has actually gotten us to work closer together. So a lot of times for one patient, maybe 8 or 9 different abortion funds will all help meet this one patient's need.
She sees the people behind the work and leads them into the work through passion and commitment and trust. So she establishes relationships with people, and I think that is incredibly important in the work.
In the face of adversity, we've just worked harder, and through love and building power together, I think we've really been able to allow people to get the care they need. And that has not come without challenges, but I think mostly I'm just thinking so much about the people who have overcome so many greater obstacles than we have here in New Hampshire.
I'm just really proud of her for not backing off and disappearing when it got hard. Instead, leaning into it and using her network to, further solidify access. That's a tribute to her and her unique skills, and she's incredible.